It's like week 8. Nothing is real. Time is a construct. About 2 weeks ago, I made my first Queerantine reading update. Reading has been off the charts amazing during this time. It's a nice little upside. I took a week off after my last video to focus on book editing, but then I went right back into reading over 2 weekends and went crazy again. And I've also been watching some really good shows and movies, so I want to share those with you today. I'm very happy to say also that this video is sponsored by Redbubble. They've always been on my radar, but they are becoming one of my favorite sites. So today I want to share with you some of my favorite things. In case you're not aware, Redbubble is a fantastic site where you can buy gifts, you can buy decorations, anything cute and fun that you can think of, whether it's clothing, you can restyle your room with wall art, there's little things like pins and stickers, artists sell their work on Redbubble, so the variety there is just everything. Literally, this sweater that is all I've been wearing is so comfy and really cute. This tote bag with the Chicago skyline makes me cry. I'm taking this everywhere. Book people need tote bags. These are facts. So I have some really fun clothes and other things that I'll be showing you from Redbubble throughout this video. It's just the most creative and fun site, and if you're interested, I have the hookup with a discount code so you'll get 15% off of your purchase if you use my code that's in the description. Links and everything will be below. And thank you Redbubble for sponsoring this video. I'll be showing some more cool stuff throughout the video. So the first book I've read since my last quarantine update is Boy Meets Boy by David Levithan. This is one of those queer books where it's just pure joy. There are still nuances with queer life in this one, but there's no death. It's told in a very funny and positive way, and it's about this out and proud high school boy. And it's also like a one night read. It was a weekend read for me. But if you're a fan of David Levithan, like if you've only maybe read Will Grayson, Will Grayson or Every Day, this is definitely one to go back and read. You will be revisiting it forever and ever. I'm a fan of shorter books, even though I've been reading a lot of longer books. So going from like 800 page A Little Life, which I have right here, I just read, to something like this that is short and sweet and tells the full story in less than 200 pages. Love that so much. Next up, I recently spent some time binge watching a show that I haven't been able to talk to anyone about, and it's driving me insane. It is American Crime Story, The Assassination of Gianni Versace. It's on Netflix. It's 9 episodes that I absolutely flew through. I've been interested in it for the past few years since it came out, but I just randomly had time one night, as we all do every night now. And I played the first episode, and the story is told backwards. It really is just this like absolutely insane high stakes story of this serial killer, Andrew Cunanan, played exquisitely by Darren Criss. So well written. Different episodes directed by different people, so there's a different feeling, but it's still extremely cohesive as a series. I'm just gonna switch up my Redbubble attire real quick. Was that lame? Did that work? Oh my god. Okay, this sweater is actually my favorite. This is my number one. Are you seeing this? I am obsessed with this design. The next book I've read in quarantine is One of Us is Lying by Karen M. McManus. This surprised me that I read it. It was very impulsive. I got the audiobook and I just told myself I could read this really quickly over a weekend. It's been a huge YA bestseller for a couple of years now. I always resisted because everyone said it's The Breakfast Club, and I was like, I love The Breakfast Club, but I don't want to read it in a YA novel. But I did, and it was really fun. One of those YA books that's good for 8th graders to sophomores in high school. It didn't do a ton for me, but the action and adventure is really cute. I do think I will read the sequel. I know a lot of people have read and loved this book. I'm glad that I'm in on it now. I think it could be a really good series adaptation. I could really see that. The next movie I watched during this time is on Netflix. It's called Circus of Books. I didn't even know this at the time, but it's also produced by Ryan Murphy, so I'm just apparently doing all of that during this time. It's about this older couple who has owned for several years now a bookstore called Circus of Books. It used to be called Book Circus in Los Angeles, and it's like an adult gay porn store, and then they ended up producing also. Such a fascinating story made by their daughter also. She's the filmmaker, so you really get that personal perspective from her brother. The next piece of clothing that I am obsessed with from Redbubble is this Hope is Dope tank. I don't think I'll have a too crazy of Pride plan this June, but I can still wear the fuck out of this tank. The final and most recent book I've read, or reread rather, is Rainer Maria Rilke's Letters to a Young Poet. I read this book my freshman year of college. I recommend it for any artist, any person ever should read this book. It is so tiny. You'll read it like that. This also includes like notes. Like the actual book is this long. I have 2 quotes from this book hanging on my wall. I just carry these messages with me everywhere I go. It's such an important book for me. Oh, do you like this sweater too? This is the final piece of clothing I got from Redbubble. I love it because it reminds me of The Great Gatsby and something else. Oh, it reminds me of Lady Gaga Applause. Another favorite item of mine from Redbubble. I love getting wall art. I love redecorating my room. So I received this in the mail. I opened the box, but I'm gonna actually unbox it now. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, I kind of forgot I ordered this. New York! It's... I am just obsessed with these colors, and it's canvas too. Look at this, it's even more beautiful in person. Oh my gosh, I miss living in New York so much. So I got this canvas wall art from Redbubble. It's gonna go in LA, so I'm gonna hold on to it tight. I probably should have unwrapped it more carefully to transport. This looks like a book cover. Okay, there's more where this came from on Redbubble. It was a hard decision. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please let me know what some of your quarantine favorites have been. What are you reading? What are you watching? What are you obsessed with? My name is Tiernan. All the links will be below. Get your Redbubble discount. Have a good one. Thank you so much. Goodbye.